What is up, my snow friends? It's a Snow Bard, and oh, Jinbe. Wow! I'm kidding. Yes, enjoyed Jinbe games in casual that I've played after 2 weeks of not recording. So enjoy, guys. Probably I'm just going to do something casual. Yep. Ooh. Second for this one. So in this case, I would like to keep this. Seems like a good way to start. So my first turn here. So I'm playing against Vivi and they're going first with 4 life. I'm gonna go for a Chu first into a Sengoku. That's exactly what I was gonna go for. I'll put that in this order. So what's the thinking that I have here is that, okay, so they go 8. I can't protect that. There is a card that I want to trash. I want to attack with Chu here, then Sengoku gets bounced. There's nothing for me to do here. So I think I will first attack for 5. I don't know if he takes that life. He might have to. The boa actually helps me free something else. So what I think what he will do is go for that Nami. I don't know if he'll attack the Chu. Okay, so he blocks that. I will Jinbe into Law, and I will bounce the Sengoku and be a bit more aggressive. I will actually trash this Boa. Attack for 5. I don't know if he takes that. So my thinking here now is that the Boa will help and the Jozu will help with whatever he puts out here. Gravity Blade also helps. I think he's going to go for... Oh, he goes Kobe. 6? On Chu, I'm assuming. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna counter 6 here. I don't want to give him another life that I cannot afford. So now I can Jozu and bounce the Kobe and really like stop him for a turn. So what I will first do is attack for 5. I don't think he'll be putting up enough blockers. Okay. The Kobe is interesting. The Jozu really is interesting, but I think I would rather hold the Boa for later. So I'm going to 5 again. Chu will also be interesting to discard after, I think. But that's another attack that I can use. So I think what I will do is Jozu bouncing. Honestly, I think Chu would be interesting to bounce here. And then attack again for 5. So whatever he puts out is going to be met with the Boas, and then I can double search as well. So I can take that 8. So he can't do anything about that. Goes 8 there. That's good for me. Because now what I can do is first Chu. And then Sengoku. I can find another Boa. I can actually find... Boa might be useful, but I think Jinbe would be useful too, so I will get the Crocodile. And I think I'll hold it like that. And then now I freeze that and choose no targets. So now the Gravity Blade doesn't really matter. I think it will matter later. If I want to bottom something, I'll first attack for 7. 7, 5, 7, I think. Yeah. 755 is also interesting. He's forced to trash a lot of his cards. So he trashes Cobra, he trashes Nami, he trashes Kobe, he trashes Vivi. This one can't attack and KO one of the Chus. So the only option that he has is a double attack, but by then I have a Jinbe. Oh wait, I have a Gravity Blade as well that I can use. So 9 on... Yeah, I can let that go. So now I can use the Jinbe after. I'm just gonna bottom both these cards. Then I'm gonna go 5. Huh. I think I can go 5 here. Maybe don't risk the Sengoku. I want to bounce that later. I think I can trash a femur now. Let's go 5. I think I can spam 5 here. 5, 5, 5, 8. Yeah, let's see what you have still. 9. So you're down to 1 card. Then I can just Jinbei next turn. Or if he can't deal anything, do anything with this. Just Rogers for 13. Okay, sure. Yeah, well, the next attack is just a win. 2 Josus, a Jinbei, and a Chu. Yeah, Jinbei, yeah. Fair enough. This will be uncut as per my previous videos, so if there's gonna be like a moment where you want to skip to the next one, I think it's also okay. Oof. I don't know if I like that, but at least there's a Jinbei there. That's a keep. I have 2 searchers, which means that there's also a law. So I can Sengoku finding this. And I think I can attack for 8 next turn. 8, if he puts up a blocker, I think the Jinbei law, and then I attack for 6. Okay. He's gonna draw a bunch from that. I guess that's my best option, is to just be aggressive at him. Okay. Granted, I'm supposed to be slowing down my own games. Except the fact that I feel quite comfortable, like, because I know the matchup really, really well, I think this is fine. So my play here is to bounce the Marco to hand and attack for 6. I will return the Sengoku bouncing the Marco. Then I can Jozu. I think I want to trash Sengoku. Oh, if I do trash something, it might be a bit complicated because I do want to search afterwards. There is a Jozu as well that is sitting on the board. The femur might be interesting, but I also think that the Jinbei might be useful to trash right about now because there might be another search. So I will trash the Jinbei so that I can go for an 8 on the leader and he's forced to trash 2 cards. He trashes the Marco that I bounced to his hand, and he has to counter with another one, which is the ace. Okay, interesting. So now I get a Sengoku search, I get an Arlong search, and a Jozu as well. Or I can attack for 6 on both of them. Oh, so he freezes what? Yeah, I mean, I can just bounce the Jinbei to bounce the Boa, and then. So this is the tricky part. There is a Boa on the board. And I still want to attack for like 6, I think. But I also want an Arlong to stick. Maybe I can do that on the next turn. So I will bounce that. I will first go 6 and then 9, I think. I need to keep a femur at least. Or I go 6, 7? Or I can discard a Jinbei or something. Oh, he goes 4. I'm gonna make him discard a 2k, I think. But he goes... So either he plays Boa now or he goes 8, 10, and then he goes 8k? Oh, there it is. 9 and he doesn't do anything. Okay. So now My best option is to first go Arlong. Oh, that's bad. I think Rock is the one to go for it. Well, Boa is interesting. Bottom that. Now you go... What? You go 8 here. So now my Zoro can't attack. Interesting. Go 9. I think keeping the Jinbe was also a good idea, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so now he actually gets character rush and he goes 9 here. Okay, he goes 11 there, which is fine. Yes! That's very good. Ooh. I dodged a fucking bullet there, but this is now the tricky part because I want to kind of like get rid of one of the Zoros. But I think I will go... Okay, I will ignore this. I'll go 8 first. On the leader. Goes to 6. Okay. Now I can... Okay, so once he does that, I can bounce a Zoro. I know he'll be 8k, but I think he already activated his leader effect, which means that how much damage can I do to him? If I went 15 on his ass, 16 on his ass, that's gone. I don't have a femur yet. That was probably a bad play, because I discarded a second Boa that would have frozen the Zoro. But then he has to play the Zoro to kind of like start picking on my board. But I think I have enough counters to save it. Does he go like... Now he's kind of like he has a decision that he needs to make. Because does he go after my Boa or does he go after this? Because if I get to another Jinbe or something like Sengoku, I'm really not sure what else I could have trashed. Oh, he goes for Roger. Except I have enough. So now blocking is not an option anymore. He really thought that he could have killed... Okay. Now, this is tricky. Because I want to get rid of the Roger so that I don't... So I'm going to go 8 on 6. Just to see what he does. He can't draw. Ah. One of them is the Zoro. For sure. Okay. If one of them is the Zoro... I want to get rid of the Roger. Okay, Can he save a 16? If he doesn't, can he? Oh, wow. Wow. I think I'm good. I think I'm good here. Character rush. He goes 12 here. I have 13. He removes the boa. It's also fine. Yeah, and then he goes 8 on boa, but then that's also fine because then I bounce the Zoro. Ooh, my guy. I think we just keep that and I put 12 here. I'm gonna go first at 8. Now he's at 0. Then I can go 12. Oh, that's unlucky for him. Does he have another one or does he have another blocker? Because the... Oh, that's... Okay, he does have another. But I also have like another counter. Yeah. Yep. I think he's dead. I'm gonna just first attack for 10 here. Why did you not play the new gates, my guy? Oh no. Alright. I did play a bit fast there. But I think he was so hell-bent at just playing the Zoro and not playing the new gates that he might have been able to survive. Because what he could... Well, I guess playing the Roger early kind of like helped me because he thought I didn't have enough counters to save my own board. Yeah, he could have waited. He could have just played I Am Whitebeard into new gates to kind of like solidify himself, and then once he was at 8k, he could have just like spammed Zoros enough that I couldn't get to his board. I don't know why he did not choose this line. He could have won. I honestly think he could have won. And I feel like a friend of mine who's going to watch this, he's going to agree to be like, yeah, he could have won as well. But knowing that he had a bunch of Zoros in hand was kind of helpful for me, because then if I can take like cheap shots at this guy, it would have been more useful for him. But I don't know, he must have played wrong, but alright. I'm just not gonna comment too much on that. Oh, still gonna go second against Vivi. And that seems like an odd one, but there is a law. I don't feel that's enough. Hang on. Okay, I am back. First line here is to find a stupid 4-cost law. I don't, but a croc does not seem bad at all. What's the next one? 4 and 5 seems okay. A Jinbe seems okay as well, but I don't have a lot of searchers. I think I can get another one eventually. So, no, but I need to give myself some assurance. I don't mind taking life number 1, as long as I can put a Jinbe and a crocodile on the board. It goes 8 here, as per usual, because he's really not doing anything. That also is okay. Okay, I'm playing a bit fast, but I want to see how much life, how many cards he's going to be able to discard. Or if he takes it. I do believe as a Vivi player, you want to take life number 1. because you might be... Okay, so he doesn't. So what do I do? Do I put Aladdin into Wadatsumi, or do you play Jinbei into Crocodile? Either way, both options are good, or I play Aladdin into Arlong and find another piece, which I feel is the best spot. I don't see Vivi playing a lot of blockers, so I think my best option is to keep the Wadatsumi. So I have two lines here. Either I can Jinbei into Crocodile or Aladdin into Wadatsumi, but I think I will do this to be able to see. I do find something useful, which is the Law. Now, I can discard a Femur, which I can keep later. And I attack again for 5. I don't know if he takes that next life. He does. Is it a trigger? It does. He bottoms the... Okay. See, this one was like, yeah, I could have played around the Gravity Blade, but there was not much for me to do in that moment. Okay, so the Nami's there. He's gonna attack -2. Does he attack into here? I don't think that's like the... See, now I don't know if that was the best option for him. I really don't. But I can't bounce it to hand, so I'm just gonna poke another 5 just to see what's up. I could attack with Arlong for 5 as well, but I feel like playing the Boa might also be good because that's a 7 that I don't want to deal with. So my options now are to either attack for 4 with Arlong and then kind of Jinbei Law bouncing both of them to hand so that I have like an attack, but that's a 7. If he has another Gravity Blade in his hand, it might be tricky for me, but I think saving the Boa for the double attack later might be more useful. So I'm going to see if that line works. So I will 5 again, just to make him poke another card out of his hand. And he counters with a 2k, so I will now Jinbei into there. I will take out both of them. At least I was able to attack this turn, which is very good. What I also could have done was to first attack with Arlong, bounce both to hand, discarded Arlong for the Jinbei, and then attacked for 7. That's another attack that I also could have thought of. But now I'm looking at this potential double attack from here. I do have a counter for the 8 on the Nami, but not for the double attack. But at least I get to freeze. I have to be... The thing is with Vivi, if she ever gets to 7 and she combos out, that's dangerous for me, I think. But I think discarding the Femur might be interesting. Okay, so she goes 7 lead, which I will take. I think I will bottom the Nami, so that's something that I don't have to deal with. It goes 9. Okay, so I have to take that, which is unfortunate. Maybe not as unfortunate as I thought it would be, but it is unfortunate. Because now I have to sacrifice a bit of Dawn just to get through, which I will do. That's a 7. Because I'm at 8 Dawn anyways, so that's fine. I can discard the True because it no longer serves me. Now I actually get to do this and freeze the Zoro. Now I trash this. I'm assuming she's not gonna... I'm assuming Vivi will not be using any blockers. So I can discard the Femur, I think. I could eventually drop the Jinbei. Now there's like... Oh. There's like 2 of them. So they can't attack. A double attack is imminent. Unless they decide to clear my board. But then again, I just Jinbei, bounce that. They have 6 cards in hand. Thing is, if something were to be KO'd, they can just trash a card instead. Which I shouldn't forget about that. Which means anything I can do to relieve some pressure, I think, from the board is good. Either I just go face. I think going face is the most viable option for me. Ah, they rally. They rally. And I'm assuming they take it out, yes. So now I'm gonna ignore the rally. And I think I should bounce Zoro to hand here. So I will first check with the 5. Because I cannot pump the Boa. Don't think I'm dead just yet. Oh! This is where the math comes in. Can they? Oh, they can't protect themselves from a 22. I almost forgot about that. And they actually showed me their hand. It's basically a 1k. Ah. As soon as they attacked and they took that last life, I'm like, wait, I have a Jinbe in hand. I think I'm fine because, yeah, I. Okay. Hey, this is just casual, but at least I'm getting back into my Jinbe boots. It's been 2 weeks since I recorded. Maybe at least 2-3 weeks since I recorded and put something up. I did record a Jinbe video last week, and but that's green, and it was also casual. Oh, Moria is something that I'm a bit wary of, but I think I'll go second against him. Jozu, Law, yeah, this is something, but there's really nothing for me here to bounce. Fun. A mulligan. That's actually even way worse. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Lilith gets Boa. Just like that. I got saved there. Jozu? Jozu or Crocodile? In this day and age, I think Jozu seems like a bit better. True Sengoku Crocodile. Not order. So, what do I do here? Do I attack for... Okay, so this one I would like... I think I will take first life here. Does he trash 3 cards? He doesn't. Just take that. Now I will poke for 5 just to see what he gets. Is it a Perona? It's just a trigger. Reveal. It is a Perona. Now I will actually play Jinbe into Law, bouncing the... I think it can bounce... I want to attack with Arlong as well, but I don't think it's the most useful considering he's going to heal a bunch of life, so I'm going to do that. I'm just trying to be super smart here. What is this Perona? If a character with base power or less would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may trash a card from your hand instead. He heals. I will counter that. See if you trash a card from your hand, my boy. The Gravity Blade I'm just gonna keep in hand. And I think I will just casually like attack like 5-5. Oh. Casually poke. Casually poke. I'm not gonna overextend anything here because of the nature of Moria itself. The fact that they had to just immediately trash 3 cards from their hand just to do something. I was like, oh. So now Perona can't attack. And he freezes the Boa. Rightly so. Because I think I have enough counters to kind of survive whatever attack he's cooking up. And I will not give him a card. Oh, he just brings back the other one. Except the Gravity Blade is there in my hand. Trash 3 cards. I'll take that. What's the best way to stump him? I think the Arlong is the first one that I should get. It's there. Now, poking for 5 just to see information. Is it a trigger? It is not. Is it a trigger? If he doesn't trigger this next one, okay, good. He didn't trigger his next life. And so he's basically down 2 cards. Oh, Boa, that's a nice swing. Dead yet. Now I can trash the law because I don't need it. So first things first. Can't remove the Boa. I can't attack for 5 because this is not pumpable anymore. And I want to see... I knew that he had Boa in his hand, which is a very typical, like, odd numbered turn. Is it a Perona that you're going to do? You can just bounce it to hand. Ah, I'm gonna ignore that. Go 8. Trash. Oh. No, 9. How much can you counter? Oh, you can't. Ah. That was a bit unlucky from Moria. But I think I played it smart by just poking low and forcing him to... Okay, it's a bit complicated. Because he's trashing a lot of cards that would help him eventually. Like, I don't know. But I don't think he... Oh, no. Like, he could trash the Perona. He could play the Perona, KO it, and then... But the way that I sequenced that was I didn't want, like, especially that I went second, I did not want to give him anything that could help his game. So I first, and especially that I didn't have, like, the only early gameplay that I had was the Arlong. And all I had to do was just do that, bounce it to hands, freeze the Perona, I just take life, it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, it's... I know I'm supposed to be slowing down for these games, but there's a lot of them that are... Oh. I don't think that's enough. I don't feel that was enough. I got lucky. True. Ooh. Ooh. Gotta take the Jinbe. I know it's a bit greedy, but they're just going to attack for 8 or 7. 8 or 7, it doesn't really matter. I'm taking life number 1. Ah. 6, right? I'll take that. bouncing the terracotta would be very interesting. So, Chu gets bounced instead of Arlong. Or Arlong could be bounced to get something else. I can't trash it. Bounce terracotta. I'll go 5. Takes it. Trash the Chu now. Interesting that he did that. It's okay. Counters out. That's 1 Vivi gone. It's very good. And I've only spent like 45 seconds on my first 2 turns. So, okay, you've seen a lot of Vivi right about now. Okay, a lot of blockers. That's something that I can absolutely just smash through. Okay, I will let that go. So, what's my plan here? Can't really play anything else. And the Boa is kind of like your best option. If they block and they trash, but it's only once per turn. So, my idea here is I don't think I've seen him tutor a lot of cards this game. So what I will do with this Vivi is to first poke for 5 at the law. And he takes it. I don't want to trash another card that might help me. So I'm just gonna keep poking. And he counters with the terracotta that I just bounced, which is very good. Now I attack again for 5. If he blocks and trashes a card, just takes it. This one can't attack. So what I can do here is Jinbe Law, bounce the Law. But then I could have attacked for 7, but at least I get to snow. I have a second Boa, so it's also fine. I could have saved that for the double attack, but I do have a Boa here that is kinda useful for me. Select one more friendly targets. It's actually the Aladdin that is gonna go down. Now, I did save the Boa for the second one, which is very good. And now Chaka and Bell gets to hit me for 2, but that doesn't really matter. He has to go after this, doesn't he? But then I just freeze it with the other one. Or just go life. Of course you do. Thank you for that. First things first. Let's go 5. We're gonna do that and take the koala. Now I want you go 7. If I go 7, he's forced to block, but at least if he doesn't have cards in hand, this is also okay. I want to maximize the number of cards in my hand. So if I can just chip away, I should be fine. If I keep poking for 5, it's also pretty much okay for me. If he blocks and trashes a card, it's also okay. I'm not gonna go after the shotgun bell at this point. That's it. A 9 gets him a block and a save. He will definitely do. He doesn't know what's coming. He does not know what's coming. Okay. That and turn. So that's a save. I'm saved a bit from the double attack, which is very good. Then I can bounce the Vivi to hand if he tries. So now he could play something else. Okay, he VVs into Chopper. Alright. I'm definitely not going to bounce this Chopper. He goes 6. Into who? Yeah, nah. He's gonna go 7 at what? Leads? He's gonna go 7 here, but I have enough counters in my hand to kind of like get out of it. So I'm okay, I think. Ah, well. The pokes are just gonna come, I think. He's at 1 life, I'm at 2. And he doesn't have anything. Ah, he was a bit late. I guess then I can go... Oh, but he had a +4. And he has like 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think he would have survived. Because I would have bounced his last card, I think. Okay. Once again, another quick game for Jinbe. The lobby has just been very quick for me today. I'm surprised. I thought it would take a while, but yeah, the lobby's good. Lobby's good. Yeah, I think that's why I put the camera at the bottom. So that you could see the cards. You can see it at the bottom, I think. Like the only thing you need to see is like basically what the effects do, because you can see the cost, I think, of what I was playing. I hope. And this is taking too long. So select. I know people skip the blurbs, but I don't really care. Like that's not what I, you know. All right, it's a Yamato. He wants to go first. If a Yamato wants to go first and you have this stupid hand, that's not something... I mean, he kept that, so I'm gonna mulligan. Well, that somehow feels even worse. Oh wait, but Gravity Blade could deterrent. The only thing I can get is Law, I think. No Jinbei combos or anything like that. The only thing I need to worry about is that stupid double attack. If he goes 9-8 here, I am forced to counter. Oh. +3. Sure, my guy. So now what's my play here? I'm gonna go 5. If he takes that and there's a counter on top, I get the Law. What do we do here? I will chew, draw a card, and I can. Oof. I feel like Wadatun is your best choice here. I smell a double attack banish or something. I don't know. G-Blade, Gravity Blade in my hand is just like one of the best options I have. But I don't know in which direction you want to go, my guy. I'm playing super fast. And the Perona is there. And there's still a double attack. Oh. We here? It's a +1 from Trafalgar Law. Okay, I just got hit with the simulator randomizer bullshit. Thank you, I guess. I feel like it counters this one, and I have to kind of like build a little bit. Sengoku and then Wada number 2. I think this is a bit weird, but I will bounce both of them. Then hold up the tree. See, now you're a bit late, because now I wanted to get the boa for later. I still do have a lot of cards in my hand. This is a tricky game, especially if that I get hit with this randomizer stuff, and most if not all the cards that I want are 7. Can you 2 and 5? I just bought them. Yeah, banish. Is that a block? Oh, it's a blocker, right? Don't mind taking that, and then the 5 banish gets countered with sadly a 2k. This is so infuriating, but that was the worst misclick of all time. I wanted to click Hiyori and not care about Izo because he's already did his job. This is gonna bite me back in the butt where they actually get to set they heal, but probably not the worst. They are at 2 life though. So I think the boa does not matter. Let's go 7. Let's see if they heal. I will keep as many cards as I can. I smell a Kiku Nojo. I smell a Kiku Nojo like stupid. Stupid, I should not have given him the opportunity to heal. But I misclicked so hard. See, the play, yeah, I really misclicked because I thought that I saw Izo when I clicked in the moment, but not Hiyori. I should be slowing down still. Ah. I wonder what you do with the Momonosuke. $8k lead, or do you 9k double attack into it, or do you clear my board? This is tricky. 5. Sure, that's 2 life that I'm not taking. Except for, is this for the turn? Okay. I think that is a manageable counter for me. I cannot let that slide. Ooh. You're like, 5? So, what does this have to do with anything? The Jozu or the Boa? Let's see it. Now I need to think. So I don't know how much counter he has in his hand. Can't kill him. But I can get rid of the not really get rid of the Momonosuke. Guess he gets rushed. At least if I freeze him there, it's fine. It's a 6. Oh, I charged the Gravity Blade. Hope for 5. Okay. I now poke for 5. My microphone's still picking up. Okay. What fucking trigger is that? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I have no idea if he can kill me this turn. So he attacks me, double attack for... No, I think it's fine. Unless he banishes him. If he attacks me for... 7... Oh, Hody Jones. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna let him hit me for 9. 10 here. A double attack for 10. That was a mistake. I think you wanted to play... Yeah, sure. It's 11. Yep. Yep, I was very astute with the whole cards in hand thing. So, what was the whole deal with Momonosuke? It's the Jozu. If I had bounced Momonosuke to hand, would have had 2 attacks, and I didn't want that. He had 2 attacks anyway with Hody Jones, but at least with the Boa there, I still had enough counters in my hand instead of Jozu. Granted, Jozu would have been like a 1-1 where I bounced the Sengoku and everything, but I didn't have to lose an extra card. So I think that was a very good thing for me. Do I have one more? Probably have like one more game. Yeah. It's nice to do all these long form like quick recordings and stuff. Ooh. Boa's very aggressive going first. I'll go second. That is not a keep for me. There's no combo. Why not? Oh. It's double R long. That's what I see. See, that's a snap keep for me to get the Jinbe out. Even though there was a Jinbe over there, but number 2 actually gets me the second one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He goes 8. Sure, I'll take that. First things first. E5. I want to see a trigger, please. Nothing. Ah. So now I can pivot to the other half of it. Instead of doing this, I can wait. I can pivot into this, and then I trash one Chu. He has to counter out of that, doesn't he? He doesn't. I wonder what he has. That is so unlucky. That was so unlucky. I thought he would have more by now. Oh, of course. So this is an easy one where I don't want him to hit me, but I want to see what he has cooking. He's gonna make me discard. It's gonna jam his throat or something. Now I actually get to do it. So I trash my first attack for 5 with this. Granted, I could have used it for the next one, but if I can just like mow down his hand, that's actually good because he's a trigger, please. Either he doesn't have a trigger or he's not using it. What is happening? Oh, of course, you just take out the Wadatsumi. Of course. Yeah, sure. Now, what is my plan here? Casually, attack for 5. Casually. So I just want to like mow down his hand and not really touch anything. Go 5 again. Can I go 9? Oh, that is so unlucky. That was so unlucky, and I played super fast. My next plan here was to Sengoku hand Boa just to remove the Nami so that I don't have to attack into her and somehow she brings this out or something. The Rayleigh is somehow easy to deal with. And then Jinbe just bounces something to hand. I did not expect that game to be finished in 4 minutes. I had to repeat. You guys don't see it, but I actually did like a fucking cut because I actually covered one of the cards that I was recording earlier, so I'm gonna redo this again. You guys don't know that. Okay, so this is the deck list that I actually worked with today. Going back to Jinbe. I felt comfortable with this deck list. Even though I saw mostly VVs today, if I can remember off the top of my head. I actually beat Ace as well. I remembered that too. But Ace was a very... I don't know. Ace misplayed really, really hard that game. Or either that or he just got really, really unlucky. But going first against Ace is, I think, one of the best strategies I have. Because they don't really get to attach their Dawn. So I have to think about that moving forward. But yeah, going through the deck list like really, really quickly, even though I have not touched the Jinbei deck for like 2 weeks. And I just did like some quick things today. So for Sengoku, as per usual, if you're gonna play the Warlord package, 4 Arlongs and 4 Chus, carry over from like the main Jinbei deck list, 4 Wadatsumi and 4 Aladdin. Now this was a very specific choice for me because if the main concern that I have, if we're gonna go back to like a Warlord list that I was testing, not this one. I think it was it this one or this one? Yes, this one. I have issues with Weevil. I'm sorry. Like, even though it is a good target for Jinbe, a 4 that's like a 4/5 into a 4/6. This is a brick in hand. Even if it replaces itself, it's just a brick in hand. And I'm having difficulties playing this card. I think in terms of like my playstyle, I need a bit more aggression and a bit more option. So having the Aladdin Wadatsumi combo open is a good thing. Crocodile was something that I had not considered before, but I'm considering now because of the NL matchup and something that I can play. Like maybe for if you're going first against NL, you gotta go Jinbe into Crocodile, paying 1 to bounce something to hand, and then going after and then attacking afterwards. It's a good thing because then with NL you actually want to go first so that you know they're delayed for a turn. I think that's what the consensus is. Jinbe Law is still the combo if you're gonna like recycle your searchers or your card draw. Koala is a choice for me now. I don't think she is as important as previous deck lists that I've played. She is good as a late game push. She is good to be searched with Arlong pretty early as a 2k counter if you have no other option, but she's not the most integral card in the deck anymore. She's not that integral to me as I thought it would. Boa and Jozu. Jozu was something that I was considering beforehand. Like with there are a lot of like decks right now that kind of beat Jinbe if I don't have Jozu, so I kind of brought him back. And I also reduced the copies of Boa because there's gonna be a lot of decks that play Luffy, a Luffy card like Nightmare Luffy or something, and Boa becomes ineffective. So I kind of reduced her just as a test. I think these 2/3s like this is very good because in some situations you want to play one over the other, and so keeping both at 3 gives me more options, keeps my options open without being bogged down by the deck list. Still keeping 4 Jinbeis as per usual, and in my real life deck, I think I have Arlong, Aladdin, Jinbe, and both Jinbeis like blinged out, or like I at least have alternate art, so I'm kind of flexing a little bit. And also 4 femurs, because 4 femurs getting through any single blocker in the game is very, very good. Searchable with Sengoku. You can trash it to leader effect if you don't really need it. And 2 copies of Gravity Blade Raging Tiger. This is the one card that I have discovered like during my testing in OP14 that I will never ever cut from the deck. It's too good. It's too good. The Moria game was a good example of that, where removing a 6-7k Moria and a Perona just so that there's no more triggers is fantastic. Like, any yellow deck should be scared of this card. Okay, granted this is not green with Electrical Luna, but this is kind of like my version of Electrical Luna. So yeah, this is how it. I spoiler alert, I might bring this for Sunday. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed like the gameplay, and stay frosty.